tonight. West, yes.
We're going to see that play all night tonight. A pick and roll situation with David.
NBA Finals. That was Nowitzki and Terry running that same elbow pick and roll play.
Wide open shot for Chris Paul, who has not shot well as of late since the season. Had his moments last year as a rookie. There's Paul with the lead.
With no Peja Stojakovic tonight, Julian Wright subbing in tonight, and I guarantee you there's no way that Chris Paul could have thrown that to Peja. Wright with a nice finish, and we're used to seeing this to Tyson Chandler. Wright with a nice back cut. Josh Howard 0 for 4, all jump shots.
And here's Paul. So effortless. Chris Paul finding room. It's a 6-0 run.
What happens is when the defensive guard continues to go underneath the screen, it allows Paul to get closer to the rim.
A 7. Ball played on a switch by Bass. Butler with a long three-pointer.
So what Howard was waiting for on the closeout. Butler is an excellent three-point shooter. Watch the closeout now defensively as Howard goes at him late, arms down, gives Butler a clear look at the...
Now Paul played by Terry. Butler with the catch and shoot.
Butler's been playing great over the last 7 games, averaging. Nowitzki, make him put the ball on the floor.
They double up on West, who backs it home. 11 points for David West in his... He's being objective. Wow, thank you. Nicely done. Tyson Chandler able to finish. So the Mavericks now lead 51. Off the fake, Terry for 3. Rebounded by Chandler. Rebound number 10 for Tyson. Here's the lead. Julian Wright set up by Chris Paul. Rick Carlisle calls for time.
One of the few times that we've seen Chris Paul shift gears and go to the top speed that he has there so he can push the ball to the other end
and wind up with numbers versus the defense. First we see him come down, probe, and throw the lob to Tyson Chandler, and then by pushing it hard, he winds up with the 3-on-2 advantage. Second lob, second finish.
Was inspired by futsal, a fast-paced 5-on-5 indoor soccer game. And Marv, I bet you didn't know it's huge in Brazil. The shoe bears a lot of...
Up by 1. Paul with a nice move, and then Chandler.
A nice crossover right there when Paul gets into the lane. It moves here. Coach said leaves Jason Kidd standing. Yeah, he's standing watching all right. And here comes Dirk looking at the ball as it goes near the rim, and the nice finish.
Down the floor, so you try to break up the momentum.
There's Paul with the lead again for Chandler. Well, Tyson Chandler, who could have been in a Oklahoma ended because Chandler did not pass the physical. Here is Tyson off the lob, and there is the hang and then the slap of the backboard leading to the technical foul.
2, it's Oklahoma City. They're happy that it was rejected because otherwise they would have won too many games. You see Paul with the layup. They wouldn't have got it. In the end, it will help them. Yeah, it will help them in the long run.
And the Hornets lead at 60-56.
Rick Carlisle, the coach of Dallas, has gone to the zone to try to eliminate pick-and-roll opportunities. What they did is they wound up screening the top of the zone. Then in the mismatch here, Paul knows he's got Nowitzki on his heels, so he drives him back, then steps back and hits the face-up jump.
Dental chair.
Nowitzki switching off to Paul. Paul able to knock it down again, and he's come on at the offensive end.
They're getting to any spot he wants. He's just walking down to the, look where his feet are. They're at the free throw line. This is a free throw for Chris Paul right here. I know there's a 7-footer that's trying to guard him, but he's basically shooting a free throw.
3.5 remaining in the third. There's West. And Nowitzki complaining he felt it was a... Correa with the lead for Dampier. Good hustle by the Hornets. They 3-on-2 as Paul went behind the back to feed.
Chris Paul had to go behind his back on this move to freeze the defense. You see the eyes right there. Barea goes in the back and he looks to his right. James Posey behind the back, freezes. Barrera looking to the right. Nice finish here by James Posey. Chris Paul, 12 points, but more importantly,
Dallas decides to go zone to try and take Chris Paul out of the pick and roll situation. You can see that they decide to play a 2-3 zone. Well, the Hornets show you that you can still play pick and roll defense against the zone. Chandler steps up and he sets the screen right here on Jason Kidd. When he sets it, that freezes the back man of the zone, Dampier, because now the ball is going to come at him. As the ball freezes Dampier, you'll notice this man way out here, the next defensive guy, has no chance of getting to Chandler on the rotation. Screen the top of the zone, freeze the back man, lob it up. The wing has no chance of getting there. Perfect execution.
You have something against Dirk?
No, not at all.
Butler knocks down a three. The Hornets now lead 71. And the Dallas Mavericks. Ball on fire here in the third quarter. Hornets, 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Oh, the look away. Another assist for Chris Paul, setting it up for James Posey. That's number 14 for Paul.
These pick and roll situations now with JJ guarding Chris Paul.
Paul got the step. Made the turn on Barea.
And once he starts to turn the corner, put the ball in Paul's hands right at the elbow. It's a very tough guard for the defender on Dallas. He turns, pivots, moves Barea away with his strength, finishes with the layup.
Oh, that break since coming back, but that's to be expected with the broken finger on his left hand.
On the other hand, Chris Paul. There's Paul for three. And this one getting away from the Mavericks. Biggest lead of the night. Kidd for three. And here comes Paul. Oh, and a power back to Rasul Butler. As Gerald Green, who just came on a moment ago, tried it.
Coach, we were talking about, did he throw this through the legs of Jason Terry? And sure enough, he did. Fast break opportunity, throws it through the legs, gets it. Nice dump off to Rasul Butler for the finish. For his 15th assist tonight.
Think about some of the plays he has made tonight. 3 plays right there. Behind the back to himself off the dribble to then lob the ball up. He has put on some display.
And hearing the chants of MVP.
A little early for that.
Well, I don't think that will be the case this season. There's Paul, standing ovation for Paul. 36 minutes, 10 of 18 from the field, 27 points, and 15 assists.